So I came to Christ when I was in high school at a student council retreat of all places, and I grew up in a traditional Methodist church and was involved, my family was involved, and that was instilled in me. But then I had a faith mentor crush some dreams of mine, and it did a damage to my relationship with the church, my relationship with God. So I walked away and then have come back in recent years after finding our church home here at Northplace.
Yeah, I grew up in the church as well. My parents were Christians, and they grew up in the Presbyterian church, and I gave my life to Christ when I was at a church camp, a summer camp. And so ever since then, been walking with God, and then I've had my times when I had those seasons where I've strayed away throughout college and my early adulthood, but really got to reconnect and to reprioritize my relationship with Jesus through our time here at Northplace.
So this has been a very difficult season for me professionally, and so the small groups that we've been involved in together and myself individually and as a group leader have been instrumental in keeping my faith strong, keeping my walk strong, and the fellowship and the community that has raised me up and kept me lifted up in prayer has been just absolutely God taking care of me through the community that we create through our small groups here.
Being part of the group is just connecting with other people in the church, building those relationships, knowing that you have people that you can lean on in times of need and struggle, and that just being able to see a friendly face, going in and out of church and knowing more people in the church and just being more connected to the church.
So when you look at Northplace's pillars of Christ, community, and compassion, you get all three of those in a group because you're growing in Christ, you're growing in community, and through that you're building your compassion for the people in your small group, because those relationships far exceed the duration of that small group. And so it doesn't just you don't just have Sunday service relationships, you have relationships where people are supporting you long after the small group ends.
I would say just go for it, jump in with both feet, put all your animosity and anxiety aside and just go for it, that God is going to have the right group for you, and that these are all great people that are involved in the groups, and that it can do wonders for building your relationship with the church and connecting with those people that are there to support you.
Especially in this difficult season that I've had, it probably would have probably stirred up some negative feelings and some anger instead of the hope that small groups provided, and the people within the small groups, the community and the fellowship that provided hope, and that were prayer warriors and support systems. So it kept me focused, and it kept me looking up and remembering whose I am, and that no matter what was going on, I was going to be okay. Yay!